let's start with our session. So maybe because of Holi, some people did not join. I don't know for what reason. So we'll today we'll start with the properties. Uh, Maybe tomorrow, based upon available audience, we'll start with the abstract class because that is little important. This one is also important, but that is more important compared to this one. Okay, so now in our last sessions, we have discussed about a couple of things, static constructor and different types of constructors. So now we'll discuss about properties. So this is also most real-time used concept properties. See, what will happen like here we have three types of properties available. Okay, so properties. So the main purpose of property is for transferring value. So for example, if we have some variables, if we want to transfer value from property to a variable, so then we will use that. So here we have three types of properties available. One is read only, write only, read write. So see, sir, we have already variable, we have already constructor. Why we need properties? See, for everything we'll have different purpose in real time. So, and these are different ways for different ways of assigning values. So, see, if every concept in C# will have their own identity and own importance. Okay, so this is also some kind of things we have. See, the main purpose of property is what? So whenever we set the value, so what will happen? This won't store in property, but it will transfer the value to that particular variable. We'll see that example and all. After before that, we'll go for. So we have, if you want to work with this property, so we have a few things to remember. That is what we have two accessors available in our properties. So those accessors are called as set and get. What is that? Set and get. Set and get. So for example, if you want to write something, the name itself set. If you want to read something, you need to use get. If you want to read write, we need to use both. Okay, so this is what properties are related. So the syntax for writing this write only is access modified, data type, property name. So people see here. See, access modifier, data type, property name, set variable name equal to value. Okay, so similarly, for read only, how we will do? So same like this, but here we'll keep get, and here we will return the value, because we cannot write the value or we cannot set the value. So that is read only. So now see, people see here we have some basic points for these properties. So See, property is a member of class used to write the data in the fields and read the data from the fields. So we have what? Two accessors. One is set and one is get. By using set, what we can do? Set is used to write the data and read, that get is used to read the data. Okay, so that's what this point tells about. Okay, a property can never store a value but used to transfer a value. So yeah, I thought so. The same thing we discussed, right? Proper, what will happen? So whenever we are assigning some value to property, it won't store the value, it will transfer the value to that particular variable. Okay, properties are members that provide flexible mechanism to read and write the values from private fields. So we can read and write the values from private fields also. Properties enables a class to explore public way of getting and setting values. Okay, while hiding implementation of the verification code. So I will show that. See, we can set the value and we can get the value, but it won't expose that code publicly. So I will show that while discussing about program, then you people can understand that. To perform read and write operations, property can contain two accessors. What are those two accessors? Tell me. Set and get. What are those two accessors? These two. Set and get. Properties provide the con- convenience or public data members without the risk that comes with unprotected, uncontrolled, unverified access to the object data. So what will happen? Properties provides so much security to our variables whenever we are transferring the value. So it won't, expose the values publicly. So it will come with protected, controlled, and verified access to the object data. That is what the advantage of properties. Okay, we have three types of properties available: write only, read only, read write. The syntax for write only is access modifier, data type, property name. Okay, and this is what set. So if it is read only, what will happen? We'll get here. So see this one. See return variable name. Okay, if that is read write, then what will happen? Both will be combined and both will come in one. So see like this. Okay, we'll see couple of examples for that. So before that, can you people write this one up to here? Done, guys. Okay, so we'll move to program. So people say it. So I declare three variables: number one, number two, and result. Okay. Here, now tell me what is this? Access modifier, data type, property name. What is this one? The syntax for declaring property. Okay. Similarly, access modifier, data type, property name. Yes or no? So what is this two? P num1 is what? Property one. For what? Set. So what is for set? Right only. People agree with me? So any questions? So no one is responding. So what is the syntax for right only property? Simple. If you have this set, then that is what right only. Okay. So then tell me what is this one? This is also right only property. Now, sorry, this is not right. This one. Okay, now tell me. This is get. That means which one? This one? Which type of property? Yes. Other people read only. Why? Because we kept what? Get. Okay. Very good. So see, I'm just you know dividing so that the people will easily understand. So now what we done? Now tell me. We declared three variables. That is fine. So we have so please listen. So see, this is what our property one. So what we are doing, we are transferring value here. See, but nowhere we are using this p number for assigning the value. Then how people will understand the value is coming from here? Okay. So we are assigning the value in public way, but we are hiding the code. We are hiding the process of how we are assigning the value and all. This is what the advantage of property. Okay. Similarly, here also we are assigning num2. Okay. Finally, here what we are doing, we are returning that one result. Okay. So now what I am doing here is I took two methods. One is add and one is multiply. multiply multiply. But people see here. So what is this num1? That means this is our integer, and num2 is integer, and same here. Now you will see the magic. Now we created the object. So enter two numbers. So we are assigning value to which one? What is this p_num1? What is this one? What is p_num1 here? It is a which property? Write only property. So which property? Write only. Very good. So we are assigning value here. And after that, what we are doing here? For p_num2, what is p_num2 here again? This is a write only property again. Okay. Now what I'm doing? s1.add. s1.add. So which method? This one. But from where we are not assigning any value to num1 and num2, but from where we are getting? See here, p_num1, p_num2. What is the p_num1? Property number 1 and property number 2. See this one. Here from p_num1, we are transferring value p_num1 to this num1. Okay. But we are not directly assigning the value. Okay. And finally here also. So in p result, we are just returning this result. Okay. And finally, what will happen? See here. Again, s1.p result. If I call this s1.p result, who will come here? s1.p result. What is this p result again? It's a read-only property, and we are returning what? Result. Okay. See, the same thing. Now let's see the output. See, we got the output. See, there is no difference also, right? So this is the way how we will use the properties. So if we go back to these points again, property is a member of class. Yeah, agree for that. Why? Because like variable only we are declaring properties. Used to write the data in data fields. Yes or no? People agree with me for that point. So we are writing the value. Okay. And reading the value. Okay. By using two accesses, set and get. Property can never store a value, but used to transfer a value. So people agree with me for this point. So this is transferring the value here. Okay. So now properties are members that provide flexible mechanisms to read and read the values from private fields also. Okay, so we are writing the value and reading that. Properties enables a class to explore public way. See, that's what. So we are assigning in public way, but we are unable to see the code, or we are not mentioning anything while assigning the value here. Okay. To perform read and write operations, we have to access set and get. Okay, that's what you people are, I hope, clear. Properties provide, so this is what protected and verified access to the object. There is no risk. Okay. Note down the program. So is this clear, or anyone have any questions? Yes, yeah, by using object we are doing that, Ajit Kumar. What is value? So num1 equal to value. So that value will provide the value to that variable. So that will hold the value from property and it will assign to the variables. And that is syntax. So in real time, see, when we are when we are writing something, we always think about security. Okay, so the code security. See, for example, if we have any loopholes in our code, then any hacker can hack the code and he will do miracles. Okay, see, the syntax is same. So see, or we can keep something else also. See, anyway, it's the basics while you are learning. That's why I'm giving in this easy manner. Okay. So in real time, we will declare the property in different ways. So it's not like num1, num2. See, here we assign num1, num2 here, but in real time, how you will declare a property here? Like this, you will declare. See, this is not listening. This is how we'll return in real time. Why? Because but anyway, see, whatever I'm teaching now, so that is for basic level. So if you know this one, then you can easily declare in real time. That's why. Okay. So anyway, this is why, because in real time, see, uh, we used to get the values from where command prompt are used based upon user inputs. So, but here what we are doing, so we are directly assigning the value to num1. Okay, but in real time it's not like that. Based upon our requirement, we will assign the values to the required things. Okay, got it. So that's why we don't keep set, we will keep only set, that's it, set get. We don't keep something equal to value or something equal to something. That's what the difference between the here and real time. But anyway, so you need to know this concept, right? So see if we need to know how many ways to work with a variable. We need to know how many ways to assign a value to variables. We need to know how many ways we can transfer a value. So that's why we have constructor concept, that is different. Properties, that is different. So if you don't know, see, if you know only how to use variables and how to assign the values, so that is fine. But when you're going for security measurements and all coding standards and all, we need to have idea and everything. That's why we are discussing all the concepts. Oh, this is different concept, and constructor is different concept, variable is different concept. Okay, people got it now. So that is how we'll declare in real time. So got it, Wasim? Any more questions? So can I move down? So if anyone want me to explain again, people are clear. So people are not speaking, not rising, not sending any messages here. People are sleeping or people are celebrating Holi and people joined the call. What is happening exactly? I don't know. Sir, constructor is different. Con- So constructor, what is the syntax for declaring a constructor? Access modifier class name. So whatever the class name we are creating, the same name we are using there. Simply, so whenever you are creating object, new class name. So there, whenever you are calling that new class name, object is creating and constructor is also creating that. So here, this is different. So the syntax for this one is what? Access modifier, data type, property name, and we'll have what set and get. So see, the syntax is different, the purpose is different, everything is different. Okay, I will explain the program again. Some people are asking. See, we have three variables, num1, num2. So Ajay, One question. So you are from my previous 739 C# student, or you joined here only? Okay, fine. So int num1, num2, there we have one more. That's why. So int num1, num2 result. So see, this is one. This is the one. What is the syntax for? We have three types of properties. So tell me, what are those three types of properties? Tell me, what is three types of properties? Kiran, write only. Yes, read only. And one more. Read, right. Okay. We'll unmute Kiran. He will explain. Yeah, Kiran, I unmuted you. So what
Yes,
are
sir.
different types of properties?
Read only, write only, and read write.
Okay. So what are two accessors we are using for properties?
Get and set.
Set accessor and what? Get accessor.
Get it.
So set is for what?
To set the
Right.
values.
Write the value. Okay. Anything. Set or write the value. Anything is fine. Okay. Get for what?
To retrieve. To retrieve the values.
To read the value. Okay. Fine. So now, this is what three types of properties, and set is for writing the value, get is for what? Reading the value. So first I'm declaring one write only property. So what is that? Access modifier, data type, property name. This is what our syntax for declaring write only property. And we are setting value. So we are directly assigning value to which one? Num1 variable. Okay, that's what we are doing. This is what the syntax of declaring a property. Okay, we declared one property. So similarly, I'm taking one more property, access modifier, data type, property name. Again set, I'm just assigning the value here again. Okay, and finally what? Read only property. Here access modifier, return type, data type, property name. Here we will have what? Get accessor. So this is for what? Read only property. Okay, so now, so our variables are getting values from where? Properties, right? So but till now we did not assign any values to them. So for them we will assign values somewhere, we'll see that. So but we can perform some operations by using two methods, by using these two variables. But these two variables we never assigned a value. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so so this is the one. So result equal to num1 plus num2. So and finally we have multiply option here, and we are doing multiplication operation. But this num1 num2 is what? We don't have any values for them up to now. So how we will get it? Yes, here we created object. Okay, and we are asked. So here we are assigning object name dot what? Property name. Okay, so here we are assigning value to property 1. Here we are assigning value to property 2. But we are not assigning any value to variable, but we are performing addition operation here. So how then? Because of this set operator. We're just setting the value So we are just transferring the value p num1 to this num1 variable. That's it. But we are not giving anywhere values to this number 1 and number 2 variables. From where we are getting? We're just transferring the value from where? Property. So this is what? Property. So got it? Clear now? So we are doing the value, and finally what we are doing? We are calling that particular method by using what? Object name dot method name. Okay, so we'll get the value. Again, here, from where we are reading the value? Property again. Okay, this is what? Properties. Any questions? Anyone have? So please note down. I think some people are middle of something. I don't know where are you know. So from num to I'm showing. Please note down. Make it fast. We are already running late. Interestingly, we will not have any type of this type of concept like for assigning values to variables or something. Next time, next concept onwards, the game changers will come. Abstract class interface and everything. Okay, please don't miss the classes from tomorrow. I'm going to explain abstract class and interface and most important things. And once they are all done, we need to go for ADO.NET. So we have so many important concepts and all there. So ADO.NET is the most important thing. So by using ADO.NET, we'll store the values in our database and everything. All type of operations will perform. So don't miss the classes, and we'll discuss about Windows Forms. So many important concepts are there. So please don't miss the classes. Okay, done, guys. So we'll see one example on read write. So simple. Mm, Same, similar to our last program, but what is the difference here? So read write, we by using one property only, we will do both operations, setting value and getting value. That's what read write property. Okay. So mostly in real time, we'll use with read write only. So see, this one is one property. We have set accessor and get accessor. Similarly, we have one more, set accessor and get accessor. Same one. How we assigned the values last time, we are simply assigning them, and by using this object name dot property name, we are displaying the value. From where we are displaying this one. Okay, see PAs. So if you people see here, this PAs. So in this PS, the value is assigning to whom as variable, and finally we're displaying the values. Let's see the output. Okay, so whatever we are writing there, based upon it we are getting. Okay, just note down. So keep a heading of read write properties example. What happened? People are so silent today. Any reason? Naveen, Ankit, Sneha, Shyam Prashant. Sohashni. Okay, so I'm just explaining again. See, this is what the syntax for declaring a property: access modifier, data type, property name. So previously we declared two properties, like one for set and one for get, right? Because one is for read only and one is for write only. Okay, but here in this property we can have both set and get. So this is why this is read write property. So we can read the value here and we can write the value. That's it. That is the difference between read write and read only write only. So here we are assigning value and simply we are printing the value from where? Property. That's it. So if you understand the difference here, then you can understand this problem. There is no much difference. So here we are doing both operations at one point. Read only, write only. So in read only, write only, what we are doing? Simple. We are setting the value, that property is completed. And we are getting the value, that property is different. But here what we are doing, both the things we are doing at one place. Okay, clear now? Okay. Any more questions? So guys, from tomorrow, please don't miss the classes. From tomorrow again. Thanks all for joining.